Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Coco Martinez channel. I am Coco Martinez, and I just wanted to give a heads up that the conversation that we're about to get into, I recognize can be a little sensitive to some people. It is never my intention to disparage anyone, but I just really felt like this was a conversation that really needed to be had to get a little bit more understanding from all parties. This was a conversation that took place between several friends of mine, and basically, it was two women, both of whom are single moms, and then two men, one of whom is dating a single mom and actively co parenting that single mom's child, and another gentleman who is currently a single dad and is actively dating single moms, kind of looking for that special person to sort of complete his family. So, from the gentleman, certainly two different perspectives because of their situations. And basically, the question here is, are single moms too in charge to date? So, bringing that point up, and just to give it some perspective for people who are not single moms, or for that matter, single dads. Like in the morning, especially being a single mom, it means really running the show. From like school drop-offs to budgeting to being the fixer for everything. Packing lunch, answering an email, checking to see that homework is turned in, signing a field trip slip, you're on a Zoom meeting. It's just like insane. And that's just like the first hour of the day. Making sure that your child is dressed correctly, ironing a uniform. Do they have lotion on their face? Is their laptop charged? It's just nuts. And like I said, that's just like the first hour, hour and a half of the day before you've done anything else. So when you incorporate all of the other things that go into that, it's just like, wow, where do I fit like anything in? It just never seems like there is enough time in the day. One of the gentlemen brought up this conversation, and he said that basically it just feels like a lot of single moms that he has dated, that they've just been like really locked in and that they're very self-sufficient. And the other gentleman kind of said, yeah, it sometimes feels like there's no room for anyone else to help, even if you as in like the gentleman really wants to step up. So they were kind of just saying that for some people, I guess it could kind of be a little intimidating, and I think from a female perspective, they're thinking that, sometimes it's just hard to connect because their mind is like on so many different things. But the comment that really hit home that one of the gentlemen said was, well, where do I fit in if you've already got everything covered? And that's a strong statement to say, but so relatable and understandable. I think one of the other elements that some of the women brought to the table was the fact that, like, it's unfortunate, but it's not about being in charge. It's not like always about being in control. Really, the situation, it's about survival, right? This is what we need to do in order to make things happen for the course of the day. And if we don't stay on top of these things, like everything falls apart. Like it's not ego, it's just necessity. But from the outside, that energy can look like I don't need a man, and that can keep guys from approaching or staying. And sometimes the guys just want to be helpful, but the vibe is, I've got this. And it could feel like there's no place for men. So this has been kind of an interesting conversation between men and women, and just getting a better understanding of how they can perceive the same situation. So I'd love to hear what your comments are on this topic. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave comments regarding this type of conversation. And let's see if we can all learn from each other. Have a fantastic day.